actually thank all of the voters that turned out and exercised their civic duty to vote. I think that's important, regardless of whether you voted yes or voted no. That's an important part of the American society. So we thank everybody that turned out at the polls. We also certainly want to thank those folks that supported the district's endeavor to pass this override. And we know that there was a political action committee and teachers and district staff that worked hard behind the scenes and at hours when they were legally able to do so. And so we certainly want to thank those folks for their efforts. No matter the outcome, the district had to have a plan or an idea of what we would do, pass or fail. We had hoped for the passing, obviously, and that didn't happen. So at this particular point in time, we are pulling together our budget committee, and we will begin to review our options for the 2012-2013 school year. Until then, it's important everybody understands that schools will continue as usual for this year, and we don't anticipate too many changes. Unfortunately, the current override and the grant from the Achin Indian community will be expiring this year, and we have representatives here from there, Chairman Manuel, and we certainly appreciate and are grateful for that. But we do understand that things have a lifespan, and we do understand that we can't live, gracious as it may be, on other people's money. And so this grant has a lifespan, and it will be expiring in July of 2012. And that's when we will begin to see what changes will occur for the upcoming year. We expect the reductions in next year's budget to fall within a range. And at this time of the year, it's very difficult for us to come up with a definite set of numbers to give you. But certainly, we have an idea of what that range of reductions might be. We can't tell anybody at this particular point in time what programs or who's going to be affected. There's a lot to take into account for this decision. I think the important thing for everybody to understand is we will push with the committee, with our administrators and everybody that works on this, to take the kids and place a high importance on the education of the kids. And the way I like to say it sometimes is use the phrase, what's best for kids, as the filter for decision making. And if we do that, we will do well. We're not alone in this process. There are districts statewide that failed. Certainly some passed. Our neighbors, Kyrene, Casa Grande, Florence, also received failing votes for their overrides, and so they will be experiencing cuts as well. I've actually been in contact with superintendents who are a little bit unsure what's going to happen and what they're going to be able to do, but they are remaining positive and remaining positive with their staffs that we will be able to work through this and continue to do what's in the best interest of our students. So given that, I will take any questions you might have and answer them to the best of my ability.